Kill confirmed. Get it done.
What's up, everybody? Jiggy's the guy here, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay commentary on the gameplay. I felt that this was interesting enough gameplay, and I'd made some tactical decisions that I thought you guys would like to sort of know my thought processes behind. So I'm going to do an old school video, you know, like back in the day, just talking about the gameplay, some tips and tricks, and how I like to play this game. It is a good 11 kill to death ratio game with the MSMC on the map Meltdown, ground war kill confirmed, and I get all my kill streaks, and I think it is interesting and fun to watch. So let's get into the start of this, into the swing of things here. Now, that initial death there was due to the fact that I didn't really play the situation right. In fact, I feel very lucky that I avoided the bouncing Bettys. I think there was 2 there, and I was just desperate for the tags. Probably should have looked the other direction first before going through to pick those up, which is pretty much just a user error on my end. Nothing wrong with the game. So always be careful. Check your corners. It's an old school tip. A lot of people will run around, sprinting around, and when you're out in the open, that's fine. When you're indoors, you really should check those corners, especially in a spawn building like that. That is kind of my own fault for death there, and I like to think I learned from mistakes like this. So, new spawn and a new life to get things going. I went straight across there and up to the stairs to the little metal overlook place to get a better look on things, a better handle on the situation, as well as get more cover if there was a guy coming along. If there was a guy running along the far outside of the map, then I would have had the advantage on him as I take out the spy plane with the black hat here. I love that piece of equipment. I'd heartily recommend it to absolutely anyone who you know, doesn't generally use their equipment unless it's like shock charges or black hat is what I would recommend for your tactical grenade in this game. The biggest tip I could give to anyone playing this game, perhaps to start off with, or you know, just to anyone really, is to be aware of cover and the way you move around the map, the way you walk and the places you hide behind, because no matter even if it turns a fair gunfight into an unfair gunfight on your advantage, even if you have maybe a waist-high barrel to shoot about to hide behind, that means that the opponent only has half of your body that they can shoot at, which is a great increase. And unless they have pretty good aim, sometimes if you're head glitching, it's a hard target to hit, or maybe the recoil will put you off. Just run around the map properly and use cover to the best of your advantage, and that will certainly avoid you some deaths and win you some unfair gunfights. Now, coming up here is a great example of using cover and knowing when to run away from gunfights. I failed to take down the first guy coming up, as you'll see, and so I retreat a little bit as a second comes down the stairs. Now, I realise that after this point I've taken this guy out, I only have about half my ammunition left, and the other guy has a better shot on me. So I retreat, run around the corner and up the stairs to a position where the guy will probably be taken unawares by me, and I have more cover, as aforementioned, helps you out win a lot of gunfights. Now, I'm sure you noticed me hesitate here before running out to grab the tags, because like me, enemies are going to see those and want to go and, for them, deny them, because it gets you a lot of XP and score towards your score streaks. So just wait there, wait out, see, use the tags to bait almost opponents. There's only one kind of, the enemy of your enemy is my friend. Anyway, so go and collect those, especially for extra score, but be careful when doing so. Always have your wits about you and check. Look both ways before crossing the road, as your parents should tell you. Now, before getting into my kill streaks, I was using the balcony of that little building there to get a handle on the situation by keeping an eye on the UAV and knowing where enemies were to appear, so I could silently, well, not silently, I was using an unsuppressed weapon, but take them out simply without even really having to enter into gunfight, just, taking them unawares from behind. Which really helps out. If you're in a situation like that, go somewhere where the enemies won't find you, wait for the UAV to pass, and you should get a pretty simple kill, just like that.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Now, that death right there was caused by poor map knowledge. I didn't know where that guy was. I really shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. Now, I was lucky to get the kill on that person who ran into the corner there. I believe he needed to reload. But like the little magpie I am, I saw the shiny dog tags there and had to go grab them. And like a baby buffalo, had absolutely no cover. There really wasn't anything I could do there. So I maximised my incoming score by picking up those tags before falling into my untimely demise. Now, here what I'm doing is looking for a safe place to coil my lodestar. It is a great kill streak if you want to cycle through multiple times in one life, because when you get in there, it will almost certainly guarantee you your opening kill streak, whether that be maybe a UAV if you run low, or certainly a lightning strike if that's your lowest kill streak, to build off there. Now, there's not really many tips I can give when you get into the lodestar, apart from just aim for the largest group of opponents and see if you can find their spawn. Just get some kills in there, keep firing. There's no point not having missile in the air. You only have 45 seconds, so you really have to make the most of the time you do have. I just want to take this time to say, could you leave a like rating on the video? It'd be much appreciated. And consider checking out one of the videos along the right, other Black Ops 2 content, and a random video in one of my wins and fail clips. If you've enjoyed the video, then maybe I should do some more of these, some more gameplay commentary, giving you an insight into the mind of Jake is the guy. If not, that's totally fine. I will go back to my regular crazy style of doing things, because, you know, that's me. It's who I am. It's my personality. If you don't like it, then I'll go cry or something. Just don't be mean. Putting myself on the internet, it's hard. So, yes, if you are new, in fact, to the channel, then consider subscribing to stay up to date with the newest Black Ops 2 content, tips, tricks, and videos. Right, we're out of the lodestar, so let's get back to the gameplay commentary. Dropshotting is a great way of making a fair gunfight an unfair one by reducing the target you show to the enemy. Lying down also increases your hip accuracy, which means if you're using a submachine gun like me, you can just spray some guy down and easily get a kill. However, as you'll see, it doesn't always work. If a guy outstrafes you, or, you know, jumps perhaps, using a little bit of the gymnastics or aerobics. No, that means something else. Anyway, because when you're in prone, you turn at a much slower rate, so you can, you know, get outplayed. So it all depends in the situation you are, and of course, if you're lying up against a wall like I was in that situation, it prone blocks you, which is a terrible, terrible way to die, and it's slightly frustrating. So always be careful when and where you choose to drop shot. Out in the open, it almost acts like a way of getting into cover, because it reduces the target and the amount of room or parts on your body where the enemy has to shoot. However, I will say it is a lot easier to get an easy, lucky headshot on a guy who's drop shot, because that is the first thing you see. So, you know, use it at, you know, I'm not saying drop shot every single kill, because that's ridiculous. Use it with discretion. Coming to the end of the video here, guys, there probably was a million and one other things I could have talked about that are, you know, things I was doing probably subconsciously whilst playing, because I am a Call of Duty protege, and, you know, I'm just so amazing at this game. But, you know, truthfully, you know, there is always things that you kind of learn after having, you know, I have had 4 years experience with this game, so it kind of becomes almost like a second nature to you. That kind of sounds sad, but anyway. One final tip, I guess, could be to use the black hats to get this care package that is out of reach from anyone apart from myself. Call on the counter UAV there. And that is pretty much the game, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out, and see you tomorrow, perhaps maybe, for some more Black Ops 2.
Lightning strike coordinates received. Inbound. Objective achieved. Good work.